Hello, my name is Dio. I also go by the name of Globoy D on social media. I have now finished the movie Soul, and I loved it from the beginning to the end. I originally did not think about doing a video on this until one of my dear friends told me in the exact quotes, "This gonna sound weird. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but there's gonna be a revolution, and not everybody gonna be ready for it." I instantly sat down and continued to watch the movie from where I left off. The movie Soul, for those who haven't watched it, is a movie about a man who has basically died. He has now become a mentor to a newly generated soul. However, this is a stubborn soul that has been stuck in the soul realm for thousands of years. She was even mentored by Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Muhammad Ali, and George Orwell. It is now his responsibility to mentor her to achieve her spark. Joe, who is the protagonist of this movie, is given the chance to mentor her before he has to go to the great beyond, which is ultimately death. He stubbornly wants to just return to his body because he wants to fulfill his dream of playing on a great jazz stage. The soul that Joe mentors' name is 22. Joe shows 22 his life through a mechanism in the soul realm. They journey through the soul realm and find a way back to the real world. However, he becomes a cat and she comes back as Joe. Joe is in the hospital. They escape the hospital without being chased or questioned by any hospital worker. Somebody call Cinema Sins. 22 gets to live a day in Joe's shoes. She gets to mentor a little trombone player, gets to taste pizza for the first time, gets scouted and loved by his mother. She even gets the black man haircut experience. Terry, who is one of the omniscient beings of the soul realm, chases 22 and Joe to return Joe to the soul realm because he basically cheated death. He has now caught them and returned them to the soul realm. From 22's time on Earth, she earns her spark, but nobody at this point knows why she earned it. Joe believes she only earned it because she was in his body, so he thinks her spark is now jazz. 22 then gets permission to go to Earth, but gives her Earth pass to Joe. Joe takes it and heads back to Earth. 22 stays behind and questions whether she is good enough for the world. This turns her into a lost soul. Joe, now back on Earth, finally gets to play on the great jazz stage. Afterwards, he feels the same and does not feel fulfilled. He goes home feeling a bit depressed. He plays the piano in front of special items that 22 collected from her journey in Joe's body. These items are half of a bagel, a Samara, a half-eaten pizza, a roll of yarn, a Metro card, and a lollipop. He enters the zone, which is a special place in the soul realm. He then learns that 22 has become a lost soul. 22 as a lost soul swallows Joe. Joe is now in the inner sanctum of 22 and hears all of her thoughts of doubt. He was blocked off by the being of himself that was in 22's mind. When the beings of the soul realm saw that 22 got her world badge, they all knew she had found her spark. Joe believes that she fell in love with music due to being in his body. He remembers, however, one of the omniscient beings telling him that he was silly for thinking a spark was a purpose. Joe, up to this point, always thought a spark was someone's purpose for living. 22, while on Earth, was caught up on so many of the regular old living things. Joe remembers this as he tries to get 22 and uses the Samara that she found to finally get to her. He tells 22, "Your spark isn't your purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live. And the thing is, you're pretty great at jazzing." They then jump off and fall to Earth, while he has to go to the great beyond. But the omniscient beings are inspired by Joe and give him a second chance at life. So now, I ask you, the viewer, what is your spark? I believe in the movie's depiction of your spark being your will to live and not what you live for. Take the time to appreciate the things you have. However, don't slack off. You should never be content with your current position because you will then become a lost soul without a purpose. The movie does not want you to have no purpose. Rather, do not lose yourself in your purpose. The creator wanted you guys to cherish the journey and not just the destination. For this new year, I would love for any of you to comment down what you would like to do this year. If there's any way I can help, I will try. I had a lot of fun creating this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please share this with a loved one and leave a like. There's no need to subscribe. I just wanted to share this message with you, and hopefully you have become a better person after watching this video. Peace.